Hey there, and welcome to Life. Today, we re-going back in time, 8.2 million years ago, to explore the lives of our earliest ancestors. Let's get started. It's another day on the African savanna. This unforgiving environment stretches as far as the eye can see, where the sun beats down relentlessly and tall grasses hide both predator and prey. Our story today focuses on a group of early hominids struggling to survive in this harsh world. They are the Australopithecus afarensis, a species that roamed Africa around 8.2 million years ago. The Australopithecus afarensis were a diverse group of primates that lived during the Middle Pliocene epoch in Africa. Named after the place where they were first discovered, the Afar region in Ethiopia, these fascinating creatures were not quite Homo sapiens, but rather an earlier form of human whose story is crucial to understanding our own origins. One of the most famous members of this species was Lucy, a remarkably complete skeleton discovered in 1976. Her name coming from the song Lucy in the Sky, with diamonds playing on the radio when her discovery was announced. Australopithecus afarensis had relatively large brains, though not as large as ours, and they possessed human-like hands and feet. However, they still retained some ape-like characteristics, such as a protruding midface, prominent brow ridge, and sagittal crest. Their teeth were also quite ape-like, with large molars and premolars, adapted for a diet of plants and possibly some insects. They inhabited a variety of habitats in eastern and southern Africa, including woodlands, grasslands, and even mountainous regions. Their diet likely consisted of a combination of plants, fruits, nuts, and occasionally meat. The males and females of the species probably had different diets, and the males hunted while the females gathered plants. This sexual division of labor may have been one of the factors that contributed to the evolution of larger brains in our hominid relatives. The social structure of the Australopithecus afarensis is not fully understood, but evidence suggests that they lived in groups of up to 50 individuals, much like modern apes. Within these groups, there may have been a hierarchy of dominance among the males, with the most dominant male having priority in mating and the right to breed with the females. Females would typically give birth to a single offspring after a gestation period of around 8 months. Infants would be carried on the back, and infants were nursed for several years, although infanticide was common, resulting in the death of many young. Once weaned, children would continue to live with their parents and learn essential skills for survival. They reached sexual maturity around the age of 8 to 10 years old, and males would leave their birth group to find a new one, and females would stay in their birth group. Australopithecines had a lifespan of approximately 25 to 35 years. But life for the Australopithecus afarensis was not easy. They shared their habitat with many predators, including spotted hyenas, lions, leopards, wild dogs, crocodiles, and various birds of prey. To defend themselves and their young, they developed a range of strategies. Living in groups provided safety in numbers, allowing them to ward off attacks through sheer force or by intimidating the predators. If attacked, they could use their hands and feet to fight back, potentially inflicting serious injury. Their hands, equipped with sharp finger claws, could rake and scratch, while their feet, though primarily adapted for walking, could deliver powerful kicks. Additionally, they may have used simple tools such as stones to strike back. They might have also employed intimidation tactics, vocalizations, and displays of aggression, such as baring their teeth and chest beating to scare away potential attackers. Furthermore, their knowledge of their environment would have played a vital role in their defense. They could use the terrain to their advantage, seeking refuge in trees or hiding in tall grasses to avoid confrontation. Hunted by predators and struggling to find enough food, our ancestors often had to make tough decisions. If the hunt fails or a watering hole dries up, the pressure to find sustenance can be overwhelming. In such times, desperate measures are taken. Male baboons, in their quest for food, sometimes resort to stealing food from other baboons, even targeting those with whom they are related. However, such thieving comes at a risk. Baboons with stolen food on their person may become targets themselves, particularly for members of their own family who attempt to retrieve the stolen goods. Another extreme strategy our ancestors sometimes used was cannibalism. In extreme circumstances, when all other food sources have been exhausted, our ancestors turned to cannibalism to survive. While this practice might seem shocking, it's important to understand the desperate situation they faced. Cannibalism in these situations was likely a last resort, driven by the need to stay alive in the face of starvation. studying our ancestors, scientists have found evidence of cannibalism. Skeletal remains bearing marks of butchery and consumption have provided insights into this dark aspect of their survival strategies. Analysis of bones has revealed cut marks made by sharp tools, indicating that our ancestors may have butchered their own kind in a systematic way. This suggests that cannibalism was not a random act, but rather a deliberate and planned behavior. There are a few reasons why scientists think that our ancestors practiced cannibalism. One theory is that they did it for food. When traditional food sources are scarce, cannibalism can provide a desperate means of sustenance. By consuming the bodies of their own kind, our ancestors could obtain essential nutrients to sustain themselves. Another reason is to obtain marrow. The nutrient-rich marrow found in the bones of humans and other animals was highly sought after by our ancestors. During times of food scarcity, accessing this valuable resource through cannibalism would have been a rational strategy to ensure survival. Additionally, cannibalism may have served a ritualistic or symbolic purpose in their society, just like some modern cultures. Our ancestors may have engaged in cannibalistic practices as part of their religious beliefs or social customs. However, evidence suggests that cannibalism wasn't widespread among our ancestors. Most Australopithecus populations didn't display significant evidence of cannibalism, indicating that it was not a common practice. Instead, it seems to have been an isolated occurrence among certain groups, likely driven by extreme circumstances and desperation. But Australopithecus afarensis were not only survivors, they were also innovators, using rudimentary tools made of stones and sticks to help them forage for food and defend themselves. They were also social creatures, living in groups and communicating with each other, using a variety of sounds and gestures. They may have even had a form of language, although we have no direct evidence of this. Despite their many accomplishments, the Australopithecus afarensis eventually went extinct around 2.1 million years ago, possibly due to a combination of factors, including changing climate, competition with other species, and their inability to adapt to new environments. However, their legacy lives on in the fossil record and in the genes of modern humans. They were an integral part of the evolutionary journey that led to where we are today. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our past, we owe a debt of gratitude to the Australopithecus afarensis for providing us with clues about our own origins and for reminding us of the incredible journey that brought us to where we are today. Their story is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of our ancestors, and a reminder of the challenges they faced in their quest for survival. By understanding their struggles, we gain a deeper appreciation for our own place in the grand scheme of evolution, and the incredible journey that has shaped us as a species. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Australopithecus afarensis and their fascinating. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. Your support helps us bring more amazing stories of our ancestors to life. Don't forget to share your thoughts and comments below. We love hearing from you, and your feedback helps us make each video better. Thanks for watching. Till next time, keep exploring the wonders of our past and the incredible journey